Well, moving on now, the Prime Minister has wasted no time heading to Hobart after locking in October 14th as the Voice referendum date, announcing a new urgent care clinic. Both the PM and the Premier were forced to defend their position on the Voice in a state that does remain on a knife edge. Our reporter Lauren Evans is there. Lauren, take us through the morning.
Thanks, Ash. Yeah, the Prime Minister arrived in Hobart this morning to open an urgent care clinic, a key election promise he made. He was joined by Premier Jeremy Rockliff, Housing Minister Julie Collins and the state's Health Minister Guy Barnett. And he was questioned on a number of things, the Qantas inquiry, the state's healthcare system, but of course the attention turned quickly to the Voice, where he was forced to defend his stance. He said he was quite confident that Tasmanians will vote yes for the Voice to Parliament referendum, despite recent polling suggesting that a majority of Tasmanians have tipped into the no vote. Here's a little bit of what he had to say.
I'm very positive about how the vote will go in Tasmania and throughout the country.
The 80% figure that you quote, in Tasmania, I think most people would probably accept the reality is there's a lot more opposition within the Indigenous community than 80%. Would you concede that point?
I state very clearly that overwhelmingly Indigenous Australians support a yes vote.
Then, of course, it was straight to the Premier, Jeremy Rockliff, who is in favour of the Voice. Now, he's the last Liberal Premier in Australia, and he's reiterated that he will be voting yes for the Voice, despite majority of his party clearly against it. He said during question time that while Tasmanians are welcome to have their own views, he will be standing with the Prime Minister and voting yes for the Voice. Here's a little bit of what he had to say.
Every Tasmanian, irrespective of walk of life or circumstance, will have an equal say at the ballot box. My only urging for Tasmanians is to really listen, to learn, talk amongst your families and your friends. For me, I'll be voting yes.